You're awake, lazy bug. Looks like you had a nice dream. How was it? Did you dream of me? I didn't do much. Just helped you leave the memory zone. Welcome to reality. More specifically, the Reverie. The safest and most familiar place you can be. I'm happy to see that you've kept your wits, and that you haven't been affected by the primal dreamscape. I know you've many questions, so please, compose yourself. Look, Miss Himiko, I brought the kid back as promised.
You're all right. We couldn't find you in either dream or reality.
It's good to see you're unharmed. Allow me to introduce you to Miss...
Yeah, Miss Himiko said that they were investigating the...
We've only met once, but thanks to you, we might be able to use this opportunity.
So how did you end up there? And what the...
So, the one who attacked you was a girl dressed in red,
Her name is Sparkle, a masked fool who has infiltrated Penacony. Don't worry, she won't be bothering you for now. She's probably patting herself on the back for a job well done.
It seems you know her well.
Of course, I know everyone here. On Penacony, anyone could be lying, so I feel the need to clarify with everyone. Miss Sparkle's tricks can induce hallucinations, but that strange dreamscape?
Penacony!
Have you not sensed it yet? This apparent land of dreams. It's a carefully designed... And the memory zone he fell into. That's the true dreamscape. Chaotic.
She's right. Everyone...
Huh. So everyone saw the same thing?
The Gallery of Thoughts. That's how the hotel...
Have you noticed? These landscapes seem quite distinct from that...
You're right. I didn't give it much thought at first, but in hindsight...
Also, after speaking to some of the frequenters, the first stop when you enter the dream...
What could possibly have to happen to an entire building for it to require renovation? Combine that. Penacony's dream is sinking right now, turning back to its original form, and falling into the deep sea.
Sinking? You mean the dreamscape is collapsing?
The encounter at the Dreamscape Hotel was a sign.
I see. That would explain the uneasiness we've sensed from leaving aside the question of guest safety. Were this to become public, it would
Even the guest's safety cannot be assured now. Isn't the monster that he encountered indisputable proof? Need I remind you that it is a memory zone meme? How could a meme that heralds death and murder appear in a dream that the family proclaims to be absolutely safe? Everyone could be lying on Penacony. Does that include the family as well?
Miss Black Swan, we fully understand our current predicament now. For what reason has the Garden of Recollection chosen to work with the Astral Express?
Let me rephrase then. This is my personal request, not the Garden of Recollections. And the answer is simple. Miss Himiko, I simply wish to make an exchange related to the remembrance. Apart from my duty, I also have some personal pursuit in aesthetics. I am a memo keeper and a collector. As for you all, nameless of the Astral Express and practitioners of the Trailblaze, I have faith in your potential, as well as in the This is why I wish to befriend all of you. A place where nightmares and sweet dreams intersect. The perfect cradle for the remembrance.
I understand. But before replying, we must first discuss this among ourselves.
Naturally. Take your time.
How do you see things, Himiko?
It's best to be skeptical of her. There's a significant amount of intentional misdirection in her words. But I worry about the worst outcome. If the dreamscape's anomaly really exists, and
Then it likely has something to do...
Huh. How'd you...
Well, excluding any extreme scenario, someone is drawing in external influences to distract and disrupt from the encrypted message on the invite.
which also means that the one who sent out the encrypted nameless message and the mastermind behind...
Well, this doesn't necessarily mean a thing, right? In terms of methods, both the Fools and the Riddlers could pull it off.
March, calm down. It's just a possibility. But if this encrypted message...
Well, let me tell you what I discovered, and I'm sorry. It's bad news. According to reliable sources, some people spotted a tall silver-armored man on Penacony. I've reached out to the Bloodhound family for news and visited many of those guests who claim to have seen, and this is what I received.
Can you hear me? Astral Express,
It's that hacker girl!
I'll get straight to the point. I know you've been investigating the abnormal phenomenon surrounding Penacony. Or rather, we are pleased to see that the family is obviously hiding. Well, we've nabbed some valuable information and entered this string of code into your dream pool. The device you used to... Also, I take it you've already heard about Sam? You should look forward to the meeting. Oh, he had me relay a message to you.
Those Stellaron hunters. They even factored Penacony into their plan.
The situation is clear. The planet of festivities isn't what it seems. While we still don't know what this legacy entails, the Molten Knight, Sam, is reportedly a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry, a genetically engineered warrior. He possesses superhuman perception and acts decisively. He'll leave no margin for error. This individual this message is a threat. The hidden map that Silverwolf mentioned is probably the sealed dream. If the family asks, just tell them that the Express is investigating the Stellaron hunters. I'm sure...
Then we are in agreement. Let's return and inform Miss Black Swan. Miss Black Swan, the Express is willing...
I'm at your service.
You two, return to your own rooms. Enter the dream, and if everything goes without it...
I'll stay in the real world to ensure everyone's safety.
It seems that I'll have a hard time gaining your trust, even if...
We're counting on you, Welt. As for...
That's good. I know you're more sensitive to Memoria. Thus, I shall use my methods to relieve you. Don't worry, as your companions are safe. I had both of them each. They're already awake in their rooms. Will you be comfortable?
Are there no staff members here at all? Huh? What are you doing here? Yes, she's the memo keeper I mentioned.
We'll have to cut the banter short. Let's first work together and remove...
I'm indebted to you both for your help. Finally, some peace and quiet.
We could ask you the same thing.
Penacony's rife with rumors now about the Watchmaker, a legacy, nightmares, and other mysterious tales. I was curious as to who was spreading them and tested the method as...
You aren't
hiding? I don't think I'd be capable of that in front of a memo keeper. That's not what I meant. It's just a figure of speech. Your arrival is timely. This dreamscape is fraught with danger. Since our destination is the same, how about we join forces? I can protect you from harm. but in the memory zone, I'll need assistance from the memo keeper as well.
What do you think?
Thank you. I'm truly glad to be traveling with you again, Miss Black Swan. This room. What?
The memory zone is constantly shifting its form.
We're standing on the ceiling right now.
Miss Acheron's words speak sense. Regardless, we have to reach that flat surface hang. I'll teach everyone some traversal tricks used in the
This door.
There's no end to this. This memory zone is overly twisted. I have to use an elegant... Got it. I can see the core of this dreamscape. And there are Wait. 3. There's a third person seeking the girl who was with you. It eludes me, but there is a known semblance in the memory zone, mirroring the essence. Is she running? This is not good. Everyone?
In my dream, I saw scorched earth and a new sapling emerging from it. It pulled by. Do people choose to sleep? I think it's because they're...
You all right? Look at me. Calm down. Deep breaths. All right?
Allow me. Relax. You'll be fine. I'm really sorry, but I have to leave for a short while. Death still hovers about, and I must personally ensure Miss Himiko and Miss March 7th's safety, and warn them. I'll leave him to you, Miss Acheron.
I'm sorry for what happened. I was too focused on that girl and got sloppy. It was my hesitation that caused her to lose her life. I'm sorry. But if in that moment I chose to draw my blade... Sorry, I had no choice. Yes, we will. But not yet. Before the hunt, we should keep our eyes peeled and consider where the true enemies are hiding and how to fight them. Do not let pain dictate your thoughts. Compose yourself and you will walk the right path. Once, someone said to me, "No compassion for the enemy, for that is cruelty upon yourself. But you must see clearly who the true enemy is. And then, with one swing of your blade, you must understand its meaning. This is the only advice I have for you, from someone burdened with a blood debt."
I'm back. Miss Himiko has something to tell you. There's...
I understand the situation now. Please take him and retreat to a safe location. If time allows, you can investigate Firefly's matter first.
Which is why I must undertake Miss Himiko's request and bring both of you back to reality.
Miss Black Swan, do you not intend to open some sort of...
I don't recommend that. Also, while we're departing, we can still do more for Miss Firefly. Can't...
If we can start investigating...
Let's go. We have to find another...
Sorry, but could you give me a few more minutes? I have some unfinished... May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world.
These are all charred remains.
They're still smoldering. The culprit can't have gotten...
I suppose we can slow down for now, then.
Something's off. These traces are fresh. Someone just left...
I cannot reach a conclusion with so few...
Just listen to your gut. You were the one...
From the memories of these carcasses, that person was tall and much stronger than an adult male. The method was clean, and he entered through the door from the lobby and went farther into the hotel. I take back what I said. We have to hurry to that memory zone where Miss Firefly's presence. If his goal is that place as well, there won't be anything left. You two...
This is truly a magnificent sight.
Yes. More precisely, it's right exactly what it means. You two may not be able to phase through physical structures like Memo Keeper. It's really easy. See this chandelier? Next. Look, it's common sense and easy, right?
Are we jumping down for...
Don't worry. I'll do something about it. Let me stack the dream bubble. Okay. Here.
We landed safely.
Don't imitate the Memo Keeper without the accompaniment of one. Well...
Is that... Firefly?
Yes. It's what this room left behind. The memories of her. As for the context, we'll need to sort that out a bit.
That thing I encountered, if I'm not wrong, it has to do with the Watchmaker.
She mentioned your name.
Thinking of you even in your absence. Seems like you two were pretty close. She seems to be sharing her discovery with someone. And it's...
She has no idea that she'll become a victim.
The door! It won't open!
Based on these fragmented pieces of information, it seems Firefly's companion betrayed her halfway.
She mentioned that this transaction involves the Watchmaker. And that often means stepping... They might have had their eyes on the legacy, or wanted to silence another...
Do you mean...
This is just the worst-case scenario. But think about it. If the mastermind behind... There's something else he cares more about and needs. And it seems like someone has been awaiting us. Ready to step into the spotlight now? Stellaron Hunter.
Careful.